Hey guys, welcome back to another how-to video. And in today's video, we are going to be learning how to analyze a piece of music. So you have music here, but you don't really understand it. Now, how do you get to understand your piece of music better? That's where the analyzing part comes in. So I've pulled up a piece of music here by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. It's called Cavatina. There are a lot of ways to analyze a piece of music, and I'll be going through all of them. So let's go. First, you need to realize see your clef. Your clef will tell you which pitch your notes are in. So I'll circle that in blue. This is the treble clef. There's also a bass clef that looks like this. And yeah, that's a rough drawing of how the bass clef looks. Oh, look, it's a sad face. Sorry. Okay. So then you see that. That tells you what pitch of notes you're going to be playing. So if this was in bass clef, this B flat would be a lower B flat because the bass is lower than treble. Then you look at the key signature. Key signature tells you what notes are affected in this piece. Affected by meaning they're flat or sharp. So this is a flat sign. It looks like a B, and this is a sharp sign. It's a hashtag. So what you want to do is circle this key signature. So I'll zoom in there and circle it. Here we see that we have 3 notes affected by the key signature. We have a B flat, which is right here. This is a B flat, an E flat, and we don't have an A because then if we had an A, it would be an A flat because that's below B, it's an A. Then you look at the time signature. The time signature tells you what beat you're playing to. So it could be 2/4 time or 3/2 time or anything like that. It can be below or under or below or over. Could be anything. But you just need to recognize the time signature. Make sure you understand what it says because sometimes you might not understand it and then you play it wrong. One tool that is really useful when you're looking at the time signature is a metronome. So I have a metronome pulled up right here. This is at 2/4 time. So it'll be like 2 beats in one measure. So 1 2 1 2. And that's basically it. And then let's go exit out of this. And now we have to see what the tempo is. The tempo, we'll circle that in orange. The tempo is allegro, and the type of allegro is quarter note equals 108. So I will go ahead and go back to the metronome. So we already looked at the time signature, and now we need to look at the tempo. The tempo is 108. I know it says allegretto, but it's supposed to be allegro. But yeah, it would be played the same way as the time signature we listened to. So like that. And then, why isn't my iPad responding? You know what? Here, let's just continue like this. Okay, there, got it. All right, so then we need to look at, this is probably the hardest part of the music, so I'll erase these 2. This is probably the hardest part of the music, or analyzing a piece of music, because you need to see what notes are in your piece. So I'm just going to quickly white out this little piece, this little bar underneath right here. So white this out. Okay, so now we have more space. So, of course, we have a B flat. B flat. We have a C. We have a D. We have an E flat. We have a regular E. We have an F. And we have a G. So these are all of the notes in this piece of music. It could seem overwhelming, but once you break it down into the only notes that they have, it would be much more easier to play the music. So once you're done doing, looking at all of the notes that you have in your piece of music, try and play them. Because if you can play all the notes, your note accuracy is going to be really good. So, do that. And the last way to analyze your piece of music is to circle all of your breath marks. So this will tell you how many measures you need to go before you take a breath. So breath marks look like little commas. So let's see, this is a breath mark. Circle all of your breath marks inside of your music. And once you're done with that, your music should have a variety of marks on it. Now, sometimes I also circle all the repeat signs in a piece of music, but we have none, so I'm not going to worry about it. But if you do, it is a good skill to circle all your repeat signs, so you know when a repeat is coming and you are not oh wait, I was supposed to repeat that. So circle all your repeat signs if you have them. I don't. Now once you're done, your piece should look like this. Then you might wonder, but what about all of those? I think it's inconsistent. There's a lot of measures that I have to go without breathing. But you might notice that there are these 2 measure rests, 4 measure rests. During rests, you're not playing anything, so you can easily breathe. So that makes up for all of the measures that there are no breath marks for. That's all there is to analyzing your piece of music. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed it.